What's up, folks? Uh, anyway, so yeah, we'll do some more packing. Although I did have the thought of maybe changing a thing or specific thing to be exact, and that was to already pack and get two rods ready for Congers. So if I want to start right away, first first day I can, as long as I've get got paid without having to do much unpacking. It might not be the worst idea. Definitely had worse. Yeah. Anywho, so hope we can get some viewers. Right. Where were we? Well, we've got our lures. It would be nice to get some hooks on them, but at first need the right size hooks to pop up. So till then, let's just sort through a couple more tackle boxes. Here's our bag of stuff to take with us. The suitcase, and here down here I have at the bottom I have where I put everything that'll definitely stay home. So let's see. Lies. I mean, sure, you could use them like as a beaky, but oh yeah, depending. It's not gonna hurt and it weighs nothing. So let's bring them some floats. You never know when you'll need them. Split ring tweezers. Hi there, Angel Hermandes. Not sure. Walk of life. What are you on about? What do you mean, Angel Hermandes? And hi, Maddie. Yeah, 22 people in the house. Nice, nice. Alrighty. Hmm. Well, this is my. Well, my dad asked me if I could bring it. So yeah, this is my German fishing license because over here we actually need one where you have to take a test, and this one goes till end of this year. This is it's 9 years old. Some swivels, yeah, making some deep rigs. There's this girl in my. Why not? Kool-Aid. Worst thing that happened is that she says no. Like, and you'll never know. You'll always thank you for the hearts. You'll always be wondering. So give a lot of a try. I I have an amazing woman myself. I mean, in that case, it did take quite a while for us to get closer and everything, but that's a very specific case. Here we have a spinner bait with a fly tied to the end because sometimes when the fish are hook shy, they'll turn away if they see the hook, but if you have a fly on it, then they take it. They look like Bigfoot if he turned human. Thank you, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't really know what to say or think to that comment. It doesn't bother me. If you were intending to make me uncomfortable or whatever, didn't work. But yeah, like I said, thank you, I guess. I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm not sure if it's a good thing either, but oh well, I'll take it. Okie some some good J hooks. Some very good stuff. Might actually use this, but yeah, so it'll come. Measuring tape, always a good idea. No, wait, turn. Yeah, I was turning it the wrong way. Oops. Oopsie boopsie. Here we've got some heavy duty split rings. Very nice. One of the best swivel there is. Although this one needs to be oiled or greased. More split rings. This is actually empty. In that case, well, I'll keep it with the paper thing inside, but if I don't find the split rings to put back in here, I'll take the paper out and use this as a bag to store pre-made rigs in. Always keep these kind of see-through bags because they're great to store pre-made leaders. Some float stops, some light leader line, also always a good thing to have. This is some 2.25 millimeter mono, so that, or sorry, 0.228 millimeter, and it's 7.3 kilo. That's a lot. Like it's 15-pound mono is what it is. This is good for some if I need to tie on some small hooks for some to catch some bait fish or something like that. Few knives. Can never have enough knives with you when fishing. Little lure. And somehow I'm finding the stuff that'll be coming along for the trip. Here's some old fly line. Honestly, that can go in the trash. Some really light fin mono. Am I? Eh, not gonna hurt. This is trash. Here we have a handmade screw-in chick hat. Hi there. Thank you for the view. Oh, and let me go to live chat instead of top chat. Don't forget to smash the like button and here. Smash the like button and subscribe and leave a comment if you're watching, because why not? Anywho, there's something in this pot. No, never mind. Little LEDs, some beads, some small stuff that's going back into this little tackle box. Here's the receipt. Good, kind of. It's not really important, but I do keep my receipts just in case. There's one that I would need right now that I haven't found, so that's gonna be interesting. Some more heavy duty split rings and some other stuff. Really nice hook. I like that one. Little crimp, probably like a 1.2 millimeter or something like that. Anywho, teeny tiny spinner bait that needs a hook. Those can sometimes be really good for catching mullet, but for mullet you want to have a spinner bait and a hook at a certain distance. Hi there, 2x absolute. Thank you. Yo, I'll do my best to get some good fish. Some more beads. And I stabbed myself in the finger with a mm, little wire. That's always, if you cut cable leaders that are not coated, you always have like tiny pieces of wire that fly off everywhere from the trimmings. Pretty annoying, but what can you do? And we have cleared out another bag of gear. So yeah. Here's a hand line that is already ready to go. Just cast it out and catch, basically. What's the fishing with this? Because it has a mono leader. I've used these for pike before, but what the hell was I fishing? Oh, okay. No, never mind. I remember. I was going for eel and trout with this one. Normally they have a cable leader, but yeah, that makes sense. So, one more bag of stuff to go through. Ooh la la. And then, yeah, I have some more stuff to search through, but then we'll have definitely the majority of gear already be looked through, which is good because I've only got a couple days left. In 2 days, I'll be leaving. So, yeah. Okay. This is a nice tangled up mess. Some good stuff in here. Oh, these are some really nice surf floats. I might tie up some leaders with these. Yeah, baby. These are stainless steel. They're pretty heavy gauge, though they're definitely not going to bend on the fish I'll be using them for. Here are some crimping pliers. And here's a rigged swim bait. I'll show you what all of this mess is about. And then I'll put this one away because this one is staying home. Since this is a very specific European or Welsh catfish rig that I don't really use for anything else. So, yeah. And I've also, this is like the beta version of this rig. I've already got an improved variant that I fish now, but this was original, and I've caught my biggest ever catfish on this exact rig. Well, this exact type of rig, not this one, but I still have the one I think that I used for my PB. But yes, I've caught fish bigger than myself with this rig. Works very, very well. You can just put it in the current with the U float, and it'll work like a live bait in heavy current only, though. Obviously, you need heavy current for, the swim bait to act like it's swimming, or you could troll it. But for the kind of fishing I do with it, I can't really do trolling. So yeah. Anywho, good, good, good. Here we have my rod bag. Because yeah, like I said, I'm thinking of just getting two rods ready and packing in there to start fishing with. Okay, here we have a hook sharpener. Oh, Maddie, what's up, bro? Thank you. Okay, I was just gonna ask if you want to hop on the live, but if you're off to work, then of course that's not an option. Okay, here we have a nice is treble hook and a good European catfish rig, but not gonna do fishing for those, so that's staying home. Same one, same for this one. Yeah, this one actually I think was already in a catfish's mouth. And yeah, here's some hooks, some stuff. Here are my lovely old and trusty crimping pliers. Still adore these. Some some of the best travel hooks on the market, but they're staying home. Some teeny tiny hooks. You never know. Some swivels. This is a spoon that is specifically made for European catfish. Again, staying home. Or should I bring it in case there is a good catfish? Okay, I'll just bring this one in case there is a good place to do some European catfish fishing. And here's some more of those lovely, lovely circle hooks. They have a perfect shape for conger. I will I will tie some of these up in a minute, I think. Some of my favorite swivels. Yeah, baby. Some more heavy jig heads. Some mm, latex tubing. Weight. A lure. Some brake line. Some little shit. Oh, okie dokie. So let's make ourselves a Congo rig. With one of these circle hooks. This is like I definitely would not go any larger for the fishing I'll be doing. And I'm making those leaders not as long as I used to make them, but yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 wraps Snell. Now the question is, am I going to use a rubber sleeve to secure this, or am I going to go with shrink tube? Or both? Let's cut the end and try how the hook turns just as it as is. If it's facing the wrong way, it does turn decently well, but yeah, I think we can just go shrink tube. Doing the shrink tube is a lot faster and it lasts longer. That as well. Wait a minute. Yeah. I have a new thing though that I want to implement. Where is my magnesium that I want to use as an anode? So magnesium is very corrodes very easily. Okay, I don't have it here, so I might have to add it. It's fine. I can add it to the hook shank later. That'll make it easier anyway to replace and whatnot. So Which size of shrink tube will be the right? Okay, this in between. There's honestly a bit too much. Or this clear one. Yeah, this clear one should be fine. It'll be a tight fit, but that's what you want. Okay, maybe that shrink tube should have been a bit bigger. Yeah, that's too small, unfortunately. It'll just be a pain to get it on there. Then I guess we'll use one of these pieces. Alrighty. Hi there, Penelope. Penelope. Let's finish off this end of the shrink tube. Okay, this shrink tube piece is a bit too, needs to be a bit stretched out at one end to slide over. Okie dokie. Now we just need to do the same thing on this end. Okay, now just to complete this nozzle tip, a piece of a even slightly smaller shrink tube. Okay, to get the perfect seal, I have to downsize one last time. Hi there, Aussie chick. What's up? Okay, this rig now is ready to go. Why is this now not his hook not turning properly? Okay, yeah, this is how it's supposed to go. Nice. This will be a lot more durable than if I would have just put a silicone or rubber tube over this. This can be fished on a dangle or just baited directly. Yeah, baby. All right. Let's get this swiveled up. Oh, wait a minute. Are these crimps that I always thought were... I'll have to test one of these crimps. Okay, let's do that now. I always thought these crimps here were copper, but maybe they're actually brass. Either way, they work fine. I'm just curious to see. So I will sacrifice one. That's brass, yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, 1 second. Back, bitches. Maybe I'll just buy some 1.8 millimeter crimps. I'm pretty sure these are 0.8. It says something like 2050. I don't know. And I think this swivel here will be strong enough. What are you doing? Scratching lottery tickets? No, making fishing leaders. These are 95 kilogram swivel. Yeah. This is a leader and this will be enough. Hi there, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Twisting the tag end together. Actually, the other twisting it the other way will actually make it. Oh, which way? Oh, make them bite this way. It's gonna make them bite. This means even if the crimp ever were to come undone, this will still do so much load sharing between the two that the crimp actually only has to take comparatively. Oh, I forgot heat shrink. Okay, need to reopen this and put some heat shrink on here. Which size? This one will just barely fit over, and that's honestly good. Nothing wrong with a tight fit, if you know what I mean. It shouldn't be a problem to get it, as long as it's not a problem to slide it on. Having it going a bit on the smaller side, it'll just finish off nicer. So yeah. Right. I should probably also. Did I lose my crimp? I did, didn't I? Okay. That's not good. Okay, crimp on. But I also think I'm going to use an aluminum crimp to top it off. So as a corrosion, as a, yeah. Where are all my aluminum crimps? Well, if they're not here, we're going to have a set of some heavy duty aluminum crimps somewhere. I know I have it. Come on, man. Uh, I had some 1.8 around here. There. They are 1.2. Okay, these are 1.4 millimeter. These might give me some slight problems. But it'll work. Okay. Alrighty. Cinch that eye knot, that offshore loop, however you want to call it, nice and tight. Now let's get our aluminum crimp on here. Crimp it down. Or yep.
Now a brass crimp. How do I get all these strands together? Yeah, I'll have to cut this again. Yeah, it's still gonna hold. But yeah, would have done better on this one. But nothing left. Yeah, this is still gonna hold with ease. Okay. Okay. Where's my lighter? Okay, I need to get better making these leaders. And probably I should not be making leaders right now at all. So yeah. Hi there. Who is it who just came on? Anywho. Okay, whenever I find my lighter again, this rig will be ready. So then who gives a damn? Yeah. It's already crimped up and everything. We just need to shrink that shrink tube down. Oh, then it's a lighter. Nice. Ready to fish rig. Leader, I should say. So if this is, even if the hook is coming till the end, facing the wrong way, and you see it already wants to turn. Yes. Actually, let's make another one just so I have two of these ready, and then we'll get back to the other stuff. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine. Alrighty. Yep. I literally just had my lighter in my hand. Here it is. I'm keeping it just on attention till we've secured our wraps with the shrink cube. We should have now. Okay, good. Great. Of course, now is the time my lighter decides it's time to stop working. Okay. Anyway, he could get plugged in. Here's my charging cable. Here it is. Let's see it. Alrighty. What is wrong with me? A lot of things. Maybe I should ask what isn't wrong with me. Anyway. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, get this on the hook. Oh, what's this? Just waterproof the end. Alrighty. Okay, wait a minute. I need to get a new charging cable. Let's hope this works. Looks good. We don't need a perfect grip on this one, so. Hi there. Sorry. Yeah. All right. Okay. Do I have an open pack of scribbles? But I have to rip open another one. This scribble. The big ones too. Wrong size. These are the small ones. I don't know. They look like they're the small ones. They're not. Okay. Not good, not good, not good. I mean, I can use one of the big swivels too. It's not like it's gonna do damage. The small one would probably okay, here's one of the small ones. Let's get this going. Through tries. Let's get our eye/offshore loop started. Almost a heat shrink. Yes, now we have two ready to fish leaders with big circle hooks. Should be all we need. Okay, we have an exposed aluminum sleeve working as an anode, a sacrificial anode that is. Up top here, this will corrode away, but that's a plan. And this is 7 times 19, so 133 strand stainless steel cable. IC316, extremely corrosion resistant, stainless steel circle hook. This is really durable stuff. It doesn't even have to be this thick, but this is so thick it definitely won't kink. Okay. Unless there's something crazy happening to it. That's the main reason to go with this over something thinner. And with these bigger hooks, it doesn't have a negative effect. With smaller hooks, you kind of have to go lighter or the hooks won't operate properly. But in this case, this is perfect. And we have a 95 kilogram swivel up top. So yeah. Now we've got 2 of these leaders with these kind of circle hooks. And this will be enough. For now. I can always build more, but honestly, I'll probably only be fishing at most run rod with a hook this big anyway. So yeah. Anywho, I love it. These are some big fish hooks. See, probably 5 turns will be enough. These are big fish, big hooks. So big. If you're using big baits, I'll use some of these rigs. Because if you're already using big baits, these won't do harm. But yeah. Since I'll be fishing the Mediterranean, where you not only catch conger eels. For conger eels, no matter where, I would just stick to these. Period. But it's a Mediterranean sea, and there's plenty of moray eels in there as well. I don't know if we'll be catching these in the winter time, but yeah, moray eels are just delicious. But the Mediterranean morays, Murena, Helena, don't get that big. So only like a really, like a trophy-sized moray will even get this hook down. Only a really big moray eel. And I would like to catch most moray eels, including those smaller ones. Which is why I'll mostly use smaller hooks, probably mostly smaller J hooks. Just so I'll also catch some morays. And another advantage is with if you use J hooks, you have a higher chance of hooking octopus. But you also get snagged more and you deep hook more fish. So you kind of have to balance the two out. But yeah. Anywho. Alrighty. Here's maybe the only shark rig I'll be bringing with me. I'll just be bringing a little bit of shark gear in case I want to do some shark fishing, but only if there's actually going to be a shark sighting, probably, or I get bitten off. Will I try to catch sharks? Because, my Conger gear it's strong enough to land most sharks anyway. So, and I'm still using cable. I might use cable that is not ideal for sharks, because for sharks you want to have each strand of wire be pretty thick, because otherwise they can chew through cable. Like this cable here, it's made from pretty soft. It's very soft. These are 133 thin little wires. Large sharks with serrated teeth can bite through it. But it's just a lot more soft and supple and kink resistant, which makes it great for the fishing I'll be using it for. And you'll still catch 90-something% of sharks on this stuff. Just sometimes, especially the bigger sharks, can bite you off on this. But it happens very rarely. So that is why I'll probably not do any designated shark fishing. If I have a shark as bycatch, great. But we'll see. I don't think I'll do much specific shark fishing. Anywho, we'll see. We'll just see. Okay, all of this stuff. Well, split at a manageable height, so we don't have to bow down to reach it. This is a size aluminum crimp that would make my life a lot easier. The next leader. This is honestly bigger than I need. Here's a shim for Shimano reels, or is this a diver shim? Could be either one, honestly, from how it looks. Hi there. These are some 1.3 millimeter, a bit oversized. I would love to have some 1.1 or something, but yeah. Or not. What's this? I don't know. Good. Snap though. This is a lure single. No. Unless. Okay, here we have some circle hooks. These I'll only bring to trade. This is some elastic. If the fish are really finicky and biting, I can splice this into some hollow core and use this as like a bungee rig. Give it some stretch. This, I mean, I might as well fish it, honestly, and just use it up. while I'm down there. Then I can take it apart again. Oh, for crimps, there's some really big heavy-duty copper crimps we won't be needing. Beautiful crimps, but yeah, they'll be unnecessary. Just like these 3mm aluminum crimps. They're great for what they are, but we won't be needing those. Hi there. Okay, I'm getting a rod, not the one I hoped for, but it's still gonna be fine for certain things. Well, never mind. Big lures, nope. Nope. Big U floats, nope. This kind of big lure, maybe we can take one. Nope. Some very shark specific cable. This will also be a no. Because that's stuff for only really big sharks. Here's a rig that I made before with a J hook. Also a nice one. Squid chicks, maybe. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm getting a bit tired. I'll soon have to take a break. But yeah. Some shims. Fishing specific. I know why I have them with my fishing tackle, but yeah. Maybe just all tangled up mess. Cut this line. All right. Here's a. I make this. a light bungee rig. Good stuff. Okay, now I remember how I made it. There's a beaky that I might reuse. Yes. Some crimps, yeah. Oops. Ah, here's my little knife. I thought I lost it. Turns out I didn't. That's good. You know what, people? I'll end the live here. I'm done. Thank you all for being here. Thank you very much and have a good day. Peace out.